After a long thought process and a bit of investigation, decided to go ahead with the surgery. And then over the next couple of years, I put on 20 kilos.
Grab a cuppa and come along for the day.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, Ollie Bear. What are you doing? What are you doing, Ollie Bear? I know what you're doing. I'm trying to get under the covers. Hello, Ollie Bear. Hello, my little Ollie Bear. Where you going? What you doing? What are you doing? You're an old man. That's why you want to go back to bed. But you forget we have a 3-year-old who's already up, isn't he? That crazy guy's already up. He comes crazy now. Excuse you? Do you know it's 6 o'clock in the morning? Okay, bye. Look, Mommy, I'm on YouTube. 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 What was that? That sounded like a demon. Hey, can you say, it's Friday?
Friday pajamas.
Oh, Cooper.
Friday pajamas.
Cooper! Can you say something appropriate for a 3-year-old? Like, it's Friday, yay!
Friday, yay!
And look, Mommy, I'm on YouTube.
Look, Mommy, I do with you.
Look, Mommy, I'm on YouTube.
YouTube.
Do you know what YouTube is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Means go on the bin. Means go on the bin.
No, it means go on the TV. We're not picking our nose. No, we are not. So yeah, good morning. It is Friday. Yay! Looks like we made it. It's gone. So we made it to Friday. High five on that one. Amazing. Can you believe we did it? I can't. So it's stupid o'clock in the morning, and of course my 3-year-old is raring to go. I'm going to get up, make the bed, get dressed, and take that guy to school, and then I'm going to go to work. Bye!
Every working mum knows that morning starts with 2 things: a drink to wake you up and negotiations with a toddler. This morning I'm mixing it up with watermelon and apple juice while mentally preparing myself for the challenge ahead. Cooper is 3, which means getting dressed for daycare isn't always as simple as putting clothes on and walking out the door. There are discussions, delays, outfit opinions, and sometimes a little bit of strategic bribery. Let's see how I go today.
Yes? Beg your pardon? Yes. Would you like to go down to your room and we can get you dressed?
No.
Why not?
5 more minutes of play.
5 more minutes of play?
Yeah.
Oh, you only want 5 more minutes? What do you want to wear to school today, Bubby?
Nothing.
Well, you have to wear something. You'll be cold if you don't.
I'll walk on it.
You're going to walk on those? Okay, go for it. It might hurt. Oh, and how does that make you feel?
Feel comfy.
Feel comfy?
Oh, this is so spicy.
It's so spicy too? Okay. Hey, I've got a good idea. I'm going to race you. Who's going to win in a race? I have not even finished my sentence. Ready? Go. What did you just say? What did you say?
Mommy's hair says tasty.
You licked my hair because it's...
Says tasty.
Gosh! Yeah, it is. I've just taken Cooper to school and it's 7:10 and I'm home. I'm dressed for work. I've put a little bit of makeup on and I don't know if you'll be able to tell in this light, but I've got the black mascara on from the other day's Chemist Warehouse haul and the purple eyeliner. Again, I don't know if you can see. I'm hoping you can. But yeah, so I'm going to put the kettle on and make a cup of tea. Today's plan is very simple. Survive. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and Mama is tired.
I always start with my absolute favourite mug. This one was given to me by Cooper for Mother's Day this year. It's one of those little things that makes an ordinary moment feel a little bit more special. While the kettle is boiling, I grab my 2 tea bags. I'm a Twinings lady grey girl through and through. There is something just so special about the first cup of tea in the morning that makes the day feel officially started. Working from home has been such a blessing for me. I love the flexibility, but also I've learned that having little routines like this helps me create that separation between home life and work life. This little cup of tea is my signal that it's time to sit down, open the laptop and start my work day. It's funny how something so simple can become such an important part of my routine. So now, tea in hand, I'm ready to tackle whatever the workday brings. Honestly, the first sip is like a switch. It's the moment my brain goes, okay, we're ready.
Let's go to work. I'm a little bit early, 15 minutes, but that's okay. As a mum, busy. I don't know why people say busy mum. In my opinion, there is actually no other type of mum than a busy mum, because that is the job. You're busy. It's the hardest job I've ever had. It is the most tiring job I've ever had. It is the most emotionally draining job I've ever had. It's the worst monetary paying job that I've ever had, but it's the most rewarding job I've ever had, and there is no way I would ever want to give it up. Ever, ever, ever. I'm 49 years old. I have a 3-year-old who has the energy of a 3-year-old, and I love it. Do I love it at 8 o'clock at night when I'm ready to go to sleep and he's refusing everything? No. Yes, it keeps me alive. I live for this child, you know. Michael and I tried for 13 years to have him. 7 of those on IVF. And it was bloody hard. One day I'll talk more about that. The point I'm trying to make is that life is busy, life is stressful, and it's not going to stop. What I need to do is adapt myself and my thinking and not be so stressed and just enjoy the ride. Because as I keep saying to Michael, who knows when it's going to end? There's a really good saying, and I don't know who said it, and I wish I did, but the saying goes something like this: time is the only thing we spend where we don't know what the balance is. And that is true. We don't know what is tomorrow promised. No. Right now is. We're living in the moment right now. But tomorrow is not promised. So I need to keep reminding myself of that and know that gratitude is something that I need to spend in the present moment, because tomorrow is not promised. Now I can finish the thought that I started on before I went off on that tangent. Also, I just put lip gloss on. I noticed I didn't have any. I had lip liner on but no lip gloss. Oops. Mums are busy. Multitasking is the only way we can get things done. So at the moment, it's 7:22. I don't officially start work for 8 minutes, but I'm not going to talk for 8 minutes. Probably will. I have a load of washing in the washing machine. It takes an hour and 45 minutes. So once that washing goes off, it will give me a prompt to actually get up out of my chair, stretch my legs, rest my eyes from the screens that I've got, because I've got multiple screens, and I can pop that washing in the dryer. And then that's a load of washing done. It would have been washing while I'm sitting here working, and that's the way I try and get things done. Another good tip, and I've said this before too, I do a mad 10 minutes. So I set a timer in my phone for 10 minutes. And this idea comes from Callie, from That Practical Mom. She's amazing. She's given me so many tips. And as we go through our days together and our time together, I will reference her because she's given me so many good tips. Anywho, this tip I'm talking about is the 10-minute timer. I call it the Mad 10 minutes. That's what it's called in my phone under timer. Basically, it's 10 minutes. You press the timer, and in that 10 minutes, do as much as you can. Just do it, because you know that it's going to end in 10 minutes. You know you're not going to be doing some chore that you don't want to do for an hour. You know it's going to be ending in 10 minutes, and it's achievable. So yesterday I put the Mad 10-minute timer on for, I think I stacked the dishwasher and wiped the kitchen down in 10 minutes. And I was happy with that. The timer went off, I came back to work. I had a 10-minute break from work, and I got something done that needed to be done. Multitasking at its finest. That's what we have to do. I used to do things after Cooper went to bed. Then I would be up to all hours doing stuff. Then mummy was tired, and a tired mummy is good for nobody. I'm actually so happy if I'm in bed by 9:30 these days. Cooper falls asleep about 9:30. We pop him to bed. I go and have a shower, pop my jammies on, hop in bed, watch the tiniest bit of TV before I fall asleep, and I'm happy with that. He woke me up at, it was still dark, I think it was 5:40 this morning, which is fine. Wanted a bottle, got him a bottle. He lulls me into a sense of false security. He has the bottle in bed, and I think that we're going to stay in bed until the alarm goes off at 6:15. But I'm mistaken. Soon as he's taken the last sip of bottle, he is up and out that room. Gone. He throws the bottle to me and he's gone. Drop off was amazing this morning to school. I got to tell you this really cute story. He is absolutely obsessed with one of his teachers there. We're going to call her Jay, because just to protect privacy. So Jay, Cooper knows her car. He is so obsessed. He knows a lot of teachers or educators' cars at school. So when we turned into the car park, he said, Jay's car is here. And I said, yes, it is. And so I pulled into our spot, and there's obviously painted lines on the ground for car spaces. And when I drive in, my camera on my dash comes up and it shows us driving in between the lines. And I didn't get it right the first time, so I backed up and went back in. And when I got through the lines, he went, yay! And I thought that was so cute. And so when we got out of the car, he looked over to where Jay was parked and he goes, Jay's parked in the lines too. And I said, yes, she has. And he goes, well, we need to clap her. And I said, okay, we will. Now, have you got something to say to Miss J? And he totally froze. God love him. So I was telling Miss J and Miss R the story, and they just thought that was so sweet. I love looking at life through the lens of a 3-year-old. He just amazes me. He's my heart, and don't get me wrong, he's the devil sometimes. Believe that. I used to call him the son of Satan or the son of Lucifer, jokingly, of course. And he can get really demonic sometimes, but he's the sweetest. And of course I'm biased, I'm his mum, but life would not be the same without Cyclone Cooper in my life. And he made me a mummy. I am obsessed with anything that says mum or mummy or mama, because, you know, obviously it took so long for us to become parents. And yeah, and Cooper is the reason that I am a mummy. So there's no way I can ever thank him for that. And I'm crying and I haven't even started work yet. It's 7:28. I gotta go. Have a good day. Do something nice for yourself, because you deserve it. Michael just texted me and reminded me of something that was not on my list, and that's to take my weight loss injection. So I pride myself on this channel is real Aussie Mum Vlog, and I'm on weight loss injection. I'm on a medication called Wegovy, and it suppresses my appetite, and it's working for me. In the year 2000, was it 2000? Yeah, because it was after COVID-19. So in the year 2000, I had weight loss surgery. So I had a gastric sleeve, which is where they cut out 90% of your stomach. They staple it basically with 3 rows of titanium staples, and it limits your capacity to what you can eat. It was really difficult. So I had it in a private hospital. I paid for it myself. It cost, I think, all up with anesthetic fees, the private hospital accommodation, the surgeon's fees, and all that other good stuff. I think it ended up costing about $22,000. Now, this was in the year 2000, so 6 years ago, and I was able to access my superannuation earlier to pay for the surgery, because it was known as life-saving surgery, bariatric surgery. So I did weigh at my heaviest 137 kilos, which is then and still now, I believe, seen as morbidly obese. I had high blood pressure, I had pre-diabetes, which is, let's face it, diabetes, it's insulin resistance. I had unexplained infertility, but I 100% think it was because I was so obese. So I, after a long thought process and a bit of investigation, decided to go ahead with the surgery. And to be perfectly honest, the main reason I did it was because I wanted to have a baby. And at that point, we had been trying for so long, naturally and via IVF, to have a child. And I'm not going to get into it a lot because it's uncomfortable and it deserves more time, but I was suffering recurrent miscarriages. So we got pregnant once on our own, and I lost at 9 weeks, and then we got pregnant several times via IVF, and I lost at 7 and 9 weeks. Then we got pregnant again we got pregnant again. This is really hard to talk about. And we lost at 16 weeks, which is a second trimester loss. It was a little girl. So we had the harmony testing done, which is the blood test, and it checks for abnormalities. And one of the benefits of that test is that it tells you the gender of the child. It was a little girl. And you're considered in the safe zone for not losing a pregnancy from 13 weeks. But I did miscarry at 16 weeks. It was quite traumatic, especially in the way it happened. My mum was coming to the ultrasound to see her for the first time. And that's when we discovered she had passed away. But my body was holding on to her. So, as I usually do, I went off on a tangent on that one. So I'll just get back to the original thought of the reason that I decided to have the weight loss surgery was to be healthy, and I hoped that it would help us fall pregnant and stay pregnant. So I had the weight loss surgery and dropped a significant amount of weight really quickly, and then we did fall pregnant on our own, naturally. Unfortunately, that ended in miscarriage too at 7 weeks. So, like I said, I will talk more about this at another time when I'm emotionally ready and when I can give it the time that it deserves, because I think it's important. But after the surgery, at my lightest, I believe I lost 49 kilos, and it really didn't take that long. Recovery was crazy difficult because I didn't realize that I was addicted to food, and once it was taken away from me, I suffered a lot emotionally. I lost a significant amount of weight, and then we were lucky enough to do another couple of rounds of IVF. The first one didn't work, but the next one did, and we've got Cooper. So pregnancy was a lot easier, I believe, because I was lighter. I think my lightest, or when I was pregnant, I think I was about, I want to say, I want to say 88 kilos. I really can't remember. I think at my most pregnant, I was about 88 kilos. And then I had Cooper, and because I know I only gained 15 kilos with Cooper. 2 weeks after I had Cooper, I was back to my pre-pregnancy weight, which I think is amazing. And I was really proud of that. And then over the next couple of years, I put on 20 kilos. Just eating the wrong foods. And, I couldn't eat the amount of food that I could before, but I could snack and I could graze and I could eat all the wrong foods, and then slowly my weight crept up. I was gaining about 1 kilo a month. So I was regularly seeing my GP because I developed preeclampsia when I was pregnant with Cooper. So after I had Cooper, every month I would go to my GP and he would check my blood pressure and we would try and control it. And my weight was creeping up. Every month, at least I would be putting on a kilo, at least. So this is real. So then I think I got my heaviest post-Cooper was 109 or 110 kilos. So I put a significant amount back on. So my doctor encouraged me to take this weight loss drug, and he said it's expensive and it's not funded by the government or Medicare. So he said, but I really think you need to do this. I'm down to 88 kilos. So whatever the math is on that, I was 110. Now I'm down to 88. Yeah, so my take-home message is you can have weight loss surgery, but you can put weight on with it. So you just got to be really careful. I do take Wegovy once a week via intramuscular injection, and it's expensive. I believe it's $350 for 4 doses, I think. It's not cheap. And I can't complain about it because I'm the one who made myself gain all the weight back. Well, not all the weight back, a significant amount back. Being on the Wegovy 100% makes you appetite suppressed. It makes you constipated. I'm just giving real talk here. It makes you a little bit cranky, so I'm going to be cranky later, especially on injection day. These are my experiences. What else? If you have one mouthful too much of your limit, it can make you very unwell. I have nausea, medication just in case. So yeah, it works. It suppresses your appetite. It also slows your not your metabolism, your digestion, which is the reason it makes you constipated. I have to continually remind myself to drink because you do not get the feeling of thirst or hunger. You don't. Most of the time I just eat to take medication because I cannot swallow pills without eating a mouthful of food. I wish I could take them with liquid, I just can't. So most of the time I'm just eating to take pills. And you know, by pills I mean vitamins or vitamin D oil or multivitamin or calcium or iron or all the good stuff that you need to supplement once you've had this bariatric surgery, because guess what? You're not getting all your vitamins and nutrients from fruit anymore. You're getting it from nowhere because you're not eating anything. So I'm going to go and take my injection because Michael just reminded me to do that. And let me know if you want me to make videos on my weight loss surgery and my IVF journey. Let me know in the comments, and I will chat about it when I can give it the focus and the time that it deserves.